Could you introduce yourself and tell us why you applied for this program?
Yeah, I'm Nejtan Šurc. I am from New Jersey, USA, and I applied for this program to meet some new people, learn something new, and check out a college campus firsthand.
Okay, so what program do you attend?
I attend LPC, which is the gray name tags, and we study literature, philosophy, and culture.
Okay, and what are your most interesting lectures, seminars?
Well, I like my seminars because they're about musical theater. So my first one was called "Do You Hear the People Sing?", which was analyzing revolutions in musical theater. So like musicals that tell the tale of a revolution, like Hamilton, Les Mis, Hadestown, and some of those. And you sort of analyze how the story is told differently in these different musicals, even though it's a similar sort of story where you have your underdog rising up to take down a power-hungry tyrant, usually. So, yeah.
Okay, and who held these lectures?
The lectures are taught by Yale professors for the most part, or professors that like graduated from other, similar institutions and then came here to lecture on a certain topic. And the seminars are taught by various people, so like some Yale undergrad, some grad students. You get a little bit of variety with the seminars. Yeah.
Okay, and do you have discussions? How's that going?
They're cool, yeah. So after lectures, we go into what's called a breakout discussion, where we just sort of digest the material a little, since during the lecture you really get to listen, but you don't get to sort of talk about what you think necessarily as much, because you're really just taking in the information. But in the breakout discussion, you sort of discuss with your, what's called a family, where you have a couple friends that you've been grouped with, and you talk about how the lecture was and what you thought. Yeah.
So in these family times and breakout discussions, you're discussing with also a Yale student, right?
Yes, there's a Yale student that leads the family time in the discussions, and then everybody else are other YYGS kids, so yeah.
Okay, and what do you find most interesting about experience here at Yale?
I think the most interesting thing here is the people, honestly. So there's people from all over the world, all of them are cool, all of them are nice, and the best thing is that since it's a pretty selected program, everybody has something really cool that they're doing. Like, there's people studying, there's people researching already. We got people doing big clubs, captains of teams, theater kids, a little blend of everything. It's really cool to hear about what everybody's up to and how they got in, why they got in, and just sort of getting to meet new people with new perspectives. Yeah.
What would you recommend to future applicants to this program?
To like how to get in, or?
What you would recommend to future applicants to this YYGC program?
I would say it sounds a little scary at first, like 2 weeks away from home in a foreign area, but it's a really cool experience, and I would recommend applying because you learn a lot, you meet a lot of new people, the food's good, and yeah, you're just in a really cool environment, and you have a lot of opportunities to do some pretty neat stuff while you're here. So. Okay,
and what is your favorite spot at the campus?
I think my favorite spot, that's a tough one, but probably I'd say Beinecke Library is pretty cool because it's a giant cube library, and then it's got some neat exhibits on the inside, and most importantly, it's air conditioned very, very well. So it's nice and chilly, even though it's pretty hot here normally, but yeah.
Okay. In your free time, what you like to do?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sorry, was there more of the question?
No. So in free time, what you like to do?
Well, in my free time, usually I play cards with some people. I like get a little group together and we play various different games, like one called Mao that I learned recently. Absolutely chaotic. But then the other thing I do a lot of is filming for our capstone projects, which is like the big thing you do while you're here. So that when you're done, you have like a finished product that you can sort of show off, and it's like, hey, this is what I did. So we've done a lot of filming in like the nearby vicinity for that during free time.
Okay, so you have a lot of free time.
A decent bit, yeah. It's a pretty packed schedule, but you still get a lot of free time in between different events. So yeah.
Okay, and based on what successes you made it here?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, there's really no way to know what got me in, but if I had to guess, I just have a different sort of vibe as a theater kid. So like the theater kids are a rare breed of people that are super into musical theater. They're really involved in it. They love acting, singing, dancing, and I haven't met that many of them here. So I think they may have pulled me in because they saw that and were like, oh, he's an actor. You know what, let's get some actors in, you know? And I don't know. maybe that might be part of it. But there's no real way to know. So, but I am grateful.
Thank you. It was very nice to talk with you.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.